In this video, we're going to talk about how to wholesale real estate with very little money. Coming up. What's up, everybody? It's Jamel Gibbs. Welcome to another video. Listen, in today's video, I want to share with you a step-by-step process. In fact, we're going to share 7 steps on how to start wholesaling real estate with very little capital out of pocket. Before we jump into today's content, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, if you want more videos just like this. And be sure to check out my playlist as well. You know, I have dozens of different playlists, over 250 videos on real estate investing. Literally, you can get a full-blown real estate education just by going through my different videos on my YouTube channel. There's a ton of different content talking about everything from wholesaling to creative investing, to buy and hold, you have the BRRRR strategy, all kinds of stuff. If you want to truly learn real estate investing from someone that's actually doing the business and not just talking about it, make sure you actually check out my playlist and go through the videos. And share this video with some friends. Make sure you leave a comment on this video at the end as well. So step number 1 when it comes to wholesaling real estate is to find distressed properties. And there's 2 levels of distress when it comes to real estate. You have what's called physical distress and you have financial distress. Physical distress is basically when a property needs some work. Financial distress can be when a seller is backed up on a mortgage or they can't take care of the property financially anymore. So those are your 2 layers of distress that you have when you're looking for distressed real estate. So your job and step number 1 is to find physically or financially distressed real estate. When it comes to wholesaling real estate, your main focus will generally be on physically distressed properties. Financially distressed real estate lends itself to more creative real estate investing options. Now that can be, true both ways. You can do financially distressed real estate deal and wholesale it as well. But let's make it easy for you and focus on physically distressed properties. So what's the best way to go out and find physically distressed properties if you have very little capital right now? Well, if you have access to a car and you're able to drive around different neighborhoods, then I'm going to recommend you use the method called driving for dollars. And as you're driving for dollars, you can literally tell what property is the eyesore in each neighborhood. Those are the properties that you're looking to find. And I have several videos on driving for dollars that you can check out on my YouTube page where you can see we're actually finding physically distressed properties right in the video. And I show you exactly what to do with those properties once you get them. If you're very low on capital right now, what I want you to do is focus on finding at least 100. I want you to go out there and find these properties this week. Find 100 physically distressed properties this week. Yes, you can do it. All you have to do is put in the work. One thing that you want to remember when it comes to the real estate investing business or any business, when you're starting up a business, you have to sacrifice something. You're either going to sacrifice time or you're going to sacrifice money. Now, step number 2 is to find the seller of those properties. So how do you go out and find the seller? You have 100 houses right now. Now, really, this is a 2-fold strategy when it comes to skip tracing when you want to do it for free. The first way is by searching the tax records in your local area. I personally like to use a site called netonline.com to get access to all of the tax records that I need throughout the United States. You simply go to netonline.com, click public records online, search through your state, go to the tax assessor's website in your local area, search the property address, and you'll have access to the person that owns the property. The next thing you want to do once you have the owner's name is go to a site like fastpeoplesearch.com. You can even go to truepeoplesearch.com and you can type in their name, type in the address, and get their phone number. You can get their email, all kinds of information on these websites as long as it's listed. Step number 3 of 7 is to simply contact the owner. So you have to pick up the phone and you have to call the seller in order to confirm that they actually want to sell. And the objective when you're talking to the seller is to get some basic property information. So verify that it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath or 3-bedroom, 1-bath. Verify the square footage if they know it. Verify that the property needs some type of work. And as you're talking to the seller, you're building a rapport with the seller. And again, verify that they want to sell the property or they have some type of interest in selling the property. And also set an appointment while you're on the phone with the seller. So that's the purpose of jumping on the line with the seller, picking up the phone and actually calling them, because most people won't do it. Again, you want to separate yourself from everyone else and you truly want to help the seller. So you find the property, you find the seller, and you contact the seller. The next thing you want to do is actually go out and view the property. So that's step number 4. Now, as you're viewing the property, you simply want to walk through the property and build rapport with the seller. You also want to make an offer to the seller while you're there. So if you don't know how to make an offer on a property, I'm going to share another video with you up at the top showing you exactly how to make an offer on a property. So as you can see, I'm really directing you to other videos that will go into more detail on specific topics, but I really wanted to give you the gist of what you needed to understand the wholesaling process in this video. The 5th step when it comes to wholesaling is to sign an agreement with the seller. Once you make an offer and it's a fair offer for you and the seller, and you're not looking to take advantage of anybody, and everybody feels comfortable with the situation, which comes after building a rapport, the next thing you need to do is sign a simple agreement. Now, if I don't have any space up at the top for you, because I'm only allowed to link 5 extra videos, I'm going to try my best to link the playlist that you can go to find other videos, reference videos that you can use in order to take you through this entire wholesaling process. So be sure to check that out. Once you get the agreement signed, there's 2 more steps left before you can cash your first check. Step number 6 would be to go out and find buyers for your deal. So you have this contract now. It's a fantastic wholesale deal. You got it at a good enough price. The numbers make sense. Now you have to find the buyer. How do we do it? Well, what we do is we post Craigslist ads and we post Facebook ads. I'm telling you right now, if you use both of these strategies and you keep the ad very specific and you actually make it a good deal for your buyer on the other end, those 2 resources, Craigslist and Facebook, will sell virtually all of your properties for you. I do deals every single week. In fact, today we closed another deal and we sold it on the Facebook Marketplace. So post Craigslist ads and Facebook Marketplace ads, and you'll have more traction on your ads. You won't need to go anywhere else. You'll have more traction on your ads than you'll find anywhere else. That's how you're going to build your buyers list. And as people contact you, even if the house is still under contract with another buyer on the other end, keep your ad running until the house is actually sold. And the reason for that is simply because you're looking to get as many buyers into your pipeline as possible. You're going to use the property that you have up for sale in order to build your buyers list. So even though that one is not available anymore, you'll have others available, and the next property will sell that much quicker because you're able to contact a lot more people at one time. All right. And you can use a service like MailChimp.com to be able to house those emails for free. I believe MailChimp will allow you up to 2,500 contacts absolutely free, more than enough to be able to go out and start building up your buyers list. So that's step number 6, sell the property and also build your buyers list. Use Facebook Marketplace, use Craigslist, post the same ad on both platforms, and you'll be good to go. Step number 7 is to close the deal. This is how you get paid as a wholesaler. So once you find a buyer and you assign your contract over to the buyer, you're simply gonna get the title work done. I've done a video recently on how the title process actually works. If you wanna check that out, if I can't fit it up at the top, it'll be in the description box as well for you. But get the title work done. After you find the buyer, send the attorney or the title company, based on the state that you live in, send them both agreements. Make sure that your buyer puts down the earnest money deposit. Make sure that you have your vested interest in the property sent over to the title company or the attorney based on the state that you live in. And ultimately wait for the title company or attorney to settle the deal. And at that point, all you gotta do is cash your check. Now, if you don't know what to do with your money after the fact, just give me a call. I'll be able to take care of that part for you. If you don't know how to put it in the bank account, send it over. And I'm just joking. Look, the whole point is I want you to understand the simple process of wholesaling real estate. So step number one is to find distressed properties. Step number two is to find the seller of that distressed property. Step number three is to contact the seller. Step number four is to view the property and make an offer. Going into step number five, we're gonna sign the agreement with the seller. Step number six is to find a buyer and assign your contract to them. Step number seven is to close the deal. And that's it. Don't overcomplicate this business. It's gonna take some elbow grease. It's gonna take some work in the beginning. Your first few months, maybe your first year in this business is probably gonna be a headache for you. You're gonna have to jump over hurdles. Stay in the business. It took me 13 months to get my first $1,500 check. My second check after that was $48,000. Changed my life at 21 years old. But I would have never gotten that check if I would have quit way too early. And that's the problem I see with a lot of people. They quit before they're able to realize what this business can actually do for them. So work the business. Follow the steps that I shared with you in this video. It's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be easy. But as you learn, as you do the business, you'll get the results that you're looking for, taking you from where you are right now to where you wanna go in this business eventually. So put in that work, ask your questions that you have right here in the comment section or on any of my videos on my channel. I'm creating videos like this multiple times per week because I truly want you to change your financial circumstances. Use wholesaling as a way to build up cash, but don't make wholesaling your end all be all. There's a lot of other ways to make money in real estate that would be way more beneficial for you. So with that being said, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.